Team Players United. How's everybody doing in this new year? Hey, it's February. Man, can you believe it? We shot through January so quick. This is crazy. And out here in Georgia, man, this is cold out here. We see at 29 degrees. I know some of y'all be like, 29 degrees, champ. You know, Chicago, negative 29. I believe me. I've been there. I know. But it's saying it's talking 29 degrees in the morning here. It's cold. I don't care what you say. From Chicago, I'm from Chicago, 29 degrees. Hey, but on today's segment, you know, I said I'm gonna come back and try to touch different states that I've been through, and I'll say some of the most interesting stories and things that we've been through, things we encountered. I'm picking Texas today. Texas is one of those hot spots. Beautiful sceneries. Now, don't get it twisted, man. It's one place where you can actually go and the scenery will change like that, and you know it's crazy. It's crazy beautiful, you know. Very interesting people. The migration of people there, it's different ethnic groups and nationalities. They all over the place. You don't know who you're gonna run into with this big melting pot that we have here. There's a lot of different gorgeous people. You know, you can't even tell exactly who one person is as far as their nationality, because like great melting pot. Anyway, the places that I've been there, you know, shouts out to San Antonio, Fort Worth, Austin, Houston, you know, great cities to go in, get something to eat, chill out, have a few drinks, have a great time. I got family out there in Houston, so shouts out to my family out there in Houston, my cousin Teresa, Curtis, Maury. Check it out. Some of the most interesting spots that I've been that actually put a stain on my mind of my encounters is places like Corpus Christi, if I'm saying it right, Laredo, anything close to the borderline of Mexico. You're gonna get a lot of interesting people, because you know you got a lot of our Latin brothers, Mexico, they coming through, and it is very interesting, you know, the elements out there, to say the least. And you got to know where you going. Is like in Chicago, you got to know what block you on, because you get on the wrong block, you can get lost. And going out there toward the borderline, you know, realize where you at sometimes. You slipping, you're going to slip into some shit you will not get off your feet. But one account, I was at a pilot out there one time. Right, I'm gonna tell you this story here because it, like I said, it stayed with me for a long time. And this particular pilot, you know, was in Laredo, and then actually he was down further too, you know, toward the border. And we were sitting out there one day, and I got a layover, you know, mind you, driving for myself, but you know, the load, a lot of different things went on. So I was out there, and I was sitting there, and I took my shower, got something to eat. Everyone got me a beer and stuff like that. Coming to crash out, you know, 'cause I know I can't pick up till the next day. So I'm sitting there, and a Mexican brother come over. You know, he's like, you know, just like any other person or any other pilot throughout the United States. You know, somebody trying to make some extra change. They sitting there and like, you know, let me clean your tires, this, that, and the third. And you like, you know, but mind you, remember where you're at. So this brother here, he was sitting and he came up, and I seen him from afar. I'm just looking at him, I was like, checking him out. You know, he's walking up to me, so I know what time it is. I know what, he's finna ask something. So I'm sitting there, and he's like, you know, how he's like, let me clean your rims, you know, for a few dollars. I'm like, man, I just like told, I like, look, Primo, I was like, this ain't even my truck, man. I said, and I had to push him off. I had to say some more crazy stuff. I was like, Primo, this is not my truck, man. I said, the owner of this truck, man, he can eat ass, you know. I don't even care about this truck, man. He don't even pay me right. I ain't got no money. He got me all the way out here. You know, I'm just throwing game because I know I don't know what area I'm in. And I know this cat was MS-13. Know why I know he's MS-13? Because he had this shit tattooed on his face. I was like, oh my goodness, this joke is straight up MS-13 for real, right? I'm like, bro, don't you know I can see that on your, right? It's right there. It's on your face, bro. I was like, I know you the type of cat I am not seeing at a Home Depot. You ain't getting no job nowhere with that shit on your face. I'd be surprised if I could run across your ass at a grocery store. Like, he's straight up underground. So I'm throwing him off. I telling him, hey, this ain't my truck, man. He's like, I clean your lights, your headlights. I was like, man, like I told you, man, this joke don't even pay me, man. I'm sitting there waiting for him to give me a few dollars, man. It's like, man, I can't even eat right now. Like, man, forget this truck, so I'm throwing him off completely, right? So I had to go back inside to give me a few snacks and stuff like that. And him and this, like, congregated probably like 4 or 5 more cats. All these cats, they tied it up. They talking, he's like, he looking at me. He's like, am I on? He's like, Mocha? I was like, no, bro, I don't smoke weed, marijuana. I was like, nah. I said, nah, bro. I said, we take drug tests. He spoke good English, but he was testing me with his Spanish. From Chicago, we got pieces and bits. We can speak a little bit. So, the same token, I'm coming out. It's hot. Texas, y'all crazy hot out there. Like desert hot. Like Arizona. So, this particular time of year anyway. So I go inside and it's like, hey, brothers out there, it's hot. So I go get a couple gallons of water. Got me one, and then the brother out there, I see him, they out there, they making some money or something, right? But it's like, I ain't finna set myself up for failure, because like, this ain't my block. I don't know nothing about nobody out here, white, black, green, and orange. I don't know nothing about nobody here, so I'm not, socializing. So anyway, turn around, I bring the brother the water. I said, man, I seen you out here, bro. I just wanted to give you his water. He's like, he just shook his head up and down. Just, it's like, okay. So he just pointed, like, set it down. I set it down, so I'm walking to the truck, right? So I'm walking to the truck. I heard it. He turned around and kicked my water up against the goddamn wall, like, he was cussing and saying something. I wasn't close enough to hear him, but I knew enough to say, this joker really, he's saying some real shit that like, man, I'm gonna get the hell up out of here. These jokers ain't playing around here. But in the same token, another one came over to me, and he was asking me how long I was gonna stay. And I was looking at him, and I was like, man, I'm I was like, mañana, tomorrow, I got to stay here tomorrow, midnight, because I don't get my load. Knowing I'm leaving in the morning, but I'm letting him think I'm staying till tomorrow night. So if he want to do anything, not saying the brother gonna do anything, but like I said again, I'm scary when it comes to being in the wrong set, being in the wrong area. So I was like, look, yeah. So I left that door real wide open for him to think, okay, if you are planning something, I'm gonna give you a big ass window to relax with, till tomorrow night. So I want to get some good sleep tonight, but even though I couldn't, I was sitting there like, I had my doors locked. I was sitting there like, these jokers is coming like every corner, boom, boom, boom. They coming up, man, keep asking the same question. And I was like, man, I gotta get up out of here. So I did get some sleep. Man, as soon as daylight hit, I started that truck up, man, used the bathroom, got the hell up out of there. And I did not look back. And as I was rolling, here we go, the elements of Texas. Texas weather will change, especially like from space to space when you roll it there. But this one particular moment, there was a strong winds, and if you're driving like down I-10 and stuff like that, the wind, they have like things called like sand tornadoes, right? And I seen one forming off to the side, and it just looked beautiful to me. I'm like, man, look at that, it's slick. And I'm sitting there, and it's coming over toward the expressway, mind you, and I'm just driving right along. I'm looking over at it. Only person really out there, not too many cars. I'm rolling up, so I'm looking at it, and it's out there. It's out there probably like, I don't know, half a mile, 3/4 of a mile out a little bit. And as I'm coming up toward the mountains, this joker picks up speed, start hitting my way. And I look at it and say, don't look that big. It's like, it can't do that much damage. That joke came in, my eyes got bigger. I said, oh, Oh shit! It came in and hit the side of the truck. Mind you, I had the windows down. So sand came all into the truck. It rocked the truck. I'm holding with two hands like, Lord, please, God, Lord, please. I got down the highway, man. I was like, you know what, Texas, I'm out of here. You know what I'm saying? I ain't dealing with y'all no more. I was like, from one end of the spectrum to the other. I was like, man, I ain't saying nothing bad about y'all. Y'all some good people out there. Nice place to visit, but I don't want to live there. I keep my Georgia, man, for real. I just like Chicago, born and raised there. I ain't going back to Chicago. You know, I'll go visit, and I'll try not to do that. I fell in love with Georgia. I'm in Georgia, that's why I'm at. But anyway, if you guys got any interesting stories about Texas, I got one about California too, but I'm gonna use it on another segment. But if you got any interesting stories about Texas, share them, you know, because I love laughing and cracking up. Hopefully I made somebody smile. I try to keep things kind of comical. But in the same token, shout out to my Latino brothers out there in Texas, baby. But down there toward Texas borderline, that's the wrong block. I'll let y'all in a minute. This champ. Y'all keep it on the road. Be safe.